After all the work and all the miles,
Get that train rolling, man.
all the sign-filled shows and sold-out seats. Now it's all about to change. Are you ready?
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as one of the top superstars on Raw. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
Sounds like the CCO thinks one of Raw's top names might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
The winds of change are blowing.
Talking about the draft, I assume?
Yep. You and I haven't had much of a chance to get acquainted here on Raw. I wouldn't mind if we could finally have a match or two.
I wouldn't mind that either. We could do big things together.
I guess we'll see where we end up. I know they're saying you could be staying here on Raw, but I've been around a while and I've seen a lot of crazy things. When it comes to the WWE draft, you just never know.
I'll be ready for anything.
Well, if it isn't the subject of all those draft rumors.
What do you mean?
Come on, you heard what Triple H said. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 in the draft next week.
Since Raw has the first pick, you could put an end to all the speculation and just tell me who you're picking first.
My lips are sealed. But I will say that I doubt tonight is your last match on Raw. Oh, and speaking of the draft, make sure you look good up there on the stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Okay, but more importantly, make sure you look good in your match tonight. Can't have my potential first pick losing the week before the draft.
And here's the man whose name is on everyone's mind.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New Jersey, weighing in at 303 pounds, Jason!
There's been a lot of speculation about this guy's future, and if you've seen him in the ring, you can understand. Montez Ford is here, and he wants the smoke.
And his opponent, representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford!
You gotta love Montez Ford. An incredible athlete in every respect.
There is nothing beyond Ford's ability in the ring.
And he's also got incredible stamina from bell to bell.
Time for Tez to focus up and prove just how talented he really is. With all the talk about presumptive draft picks and Triple H's cryptic messages, we might be forgetting about Montez Ford.
Good point, Corey. Montez is a former Royal.
Here we go. Here's the pin. Reverses the pin. Shoulders down.
Turning around here. He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
That turns it around for Montez.
Find some payback with their own reversal. Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Oh, man, what a strike.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Oh, into the lung blower.
And now propped up in the corner.
Lands the knee. Boom. It's okay. They weren't that pretty anyway.
Look at this. Stomp after stomp after stomp.
The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry. Spiked with a Michinoku driver.
And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
Montez is definitely in peril. To the sky.
Off the mark.
He's doing it.
Going for the pin. Power right out in one.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight. And a stomp to the gut, too.
Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick.
Ow, bam. Ooh, listen to the impact. Up into the torture rack. Will Ford recover?
Makes a cover. Somehow he kicked out.
I don't know where he found the energy to kick out of that, but Montez did it.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time? Harlem sidekick. And the kibosh being put on Montez Ford there.
This could be fatigue finally truly settling in.
And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
Yeah, Ford's having trouble fighting back. Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
He's getting back up, but I don't think he's going to like what he finds. What a cross body. Shoulders down, going for the win.
Still only got one.
He's still got life in this matchup. Ooh. As we're set up in the corner of the ring.
Shoulders down. Does he have him? Oh, somehow managed to keep this match going.
How in the world did he do that?
Calculating the next move here.
Planted face first.
Oh, absolutely brutal.
Oh, no, I think they may have busted him open, guys. Oh, stop after stop after stop. Jeez.
This is not looking good for him.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Setting it up.
Thunderous clothesline. Just a revolving door of forearms. Ouch. Perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes. He might be finished. Cover.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Cashapp.
This man just showed why he's about to be drafted #1. He's got the talent, the drive, and the win here tonight.
He certainly helped his cause, Saxton. Nothing's a sure thing until it's a done thing, but it would be a surprise if all those rumors turned out to be false.
A huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
There's rumors this superstar will be staying on Raw as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by Adam Pearce.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Simple. I'm not afraid of a fight. I pull no punches and I won't back down. I guess you could say I'm the bold and brash type.
I should have known. What can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I don't have time for internet gossip. All that matters to me is what happens when the bell rings. If I go #1, that just means there's a bigger target on my back. But I live for that sort of thing. So just bring it.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I'm ready, but I'm actually a little disappointed it's just a draft, and I don't get to punch someone in the face.
Hey, it's WWE. You never know. I've got to get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
We have a good relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random person could have messed with the Tron, though.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I'm focused on kicking someone's ass. Don't care who it is.
Perfect. I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you alright? Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said!
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
And this competitor is getting the opportunity of a lifetime.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck!
Lots of confidence for someone who's always destined to rack up L's.
That's not always true. What if the GM puts them up against another local talent?
Then we all lose, Saxton.
The first overall draft pick is ready for action.
And his opponent, from New Jersey, weighing in at 303 pounds, Jason!
It's great to hear the crowd give this superstar the reception he deserves, especially after what happened last week.
Absolutely, Saxton. That unexpected attack might have spoiled his draft night, but tonight he's got a chance to make his own lasting impression.
A new era for Raw, and its top draft pick starts right now.
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron. But now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to care where he is drafted.
Ouch. Return fire on Adrian.
Setting it up. Boom!
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Being sent out like yesterday's trash. Just goes to show you the level of animosity here tonight.
Oh, he flips that around.
Ooh, accurate roundhouse.
Drop kick on target. Ooh. Stationary position, turns around. Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility. Oh, no, they're coming this way. Ooh.
Watch out, tossing those steel steps like they're nothing. He's looking a little battered now.
The superstar's now disqualified. This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron. But now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And his
shoulders down. Is it enough? Beautiful. Might sneak one. And he gets the shoulder up.
He got a little too confident with that one.
Beautiful arm wringer applied. Look out.
Jumping knee strike.
I like that. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Oh, ow.
Like he's got 11 arms and feet. And into the corner he goes.
Face wash.
And Buck took a battering there.
Taking a bit of damage, but he shouldn't worry.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Just like that, sent out of the ring.
Sky high, all the way to the outside. I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
Sent straight into the barricade.
In a big boot. Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault. Oh!
Headed back into the ring. He's going up.
Oh, look out.
Whoa, what a landing. The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Oh, sent out into the crowd.
This is totally unsafe.
Re-entering the ringside area.
Hopefully coming to their senses.
Oh. Heading to the top rope here.
Taking flight.
It pulls off the... Look out.
Misses big time.
Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there.
Setting it up. Boom. Vicious combination of strikes. Like he's got 11 arms and feet.
Ow. Bam. Ooh, ouch.
Going for the ride.
Slam. Buck looks knocked out.
Cover.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there. What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New Jersey, weighing in at 303 pounds,
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxton. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here.
The mask is off, the gloves are off, and any moment will be off too.
The dawn of WWE has arrived.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
D'Angelo, a former All-American wrestler, now taking over all of WWE.
Now, that's pretty impressive, given his family's background in waste management.
Surrounds himself with family, and he is quite power hungry.
Yeah, but Tony D's methods have paid off. Tag team gold, the North American title, and the Heritage Cup.
Well, he's just a savvy businessman who's diversifying his holdings. Yeah, that's it.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo. Senton!
Oof, driving the knee to the spine.
Clothesline!
Like he's got 11 arms and feet. And now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Being carried around now.
Into the rope blower.
Taking steps toward the top rope.
Sky high. diving foot stop to the chest.
There was no respect for D'Angelo with that move. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. He's quickly assuming control here.
He's staying on the offensive. And that might be the start of the momentum swing Tony needed. Incredible opportunity if he can collect his bearings here.
What a counter by Tony.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Harlem side kick.
Oh, that'll clean your clock. Vicious right forearm. What a punch.
And Tony didn't see that coming.
Oh, what a right hand. Tony is completely out of sorts here.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses. Oh, my gosh. Terminating knee smash. Boom, running STO plants him. Nicely done.
What a counter. Harlem side kick. D'Angelo one step ahead.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. Utilizing a little Penchak Salat. Like he's got 11 arms and feet. Put on the top rope. Something big's coming. Also all the way to the outside.
Watch out.
Look out below. From up top, right onto the target outside. That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation. Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us here. And Tony didn't see that coming.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut. We can see a count out here.
And now heading back inside the ring.
Cinching in a waist lock, but right hands from the opposition. And the Don hooks the leg.
Tony D'Angelo. Oh, what a swinging fisherman suplex. The kick out at only one.
These one counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of. Oh, vicious running knee lift. Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here. Going for the run.
Choke slam.
D'Angelo down and
the
might be out.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about. Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on? That's certainly Gigi Dolan. Trick Williams from behind. What is happening? And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion. And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene. Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane. Please, somebody, anybody, do something. We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally. submissions.
What the? Bailey and KO opponents? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bailey said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget, I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from MMA.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to train together for years. You spend that much time with someone, putting your health and safety in their hands, you know you can trust them.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Who else could I trust more than my old training partner?
Yeah, we were always trying to outdo each other back in the day. Might be nice to team up together for once.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
We are going to kick some Mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right, show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. You're doing great. Keep pushing. I knew I made the right choice bringing you in. Go for a submission. You've got the skills. Use your speed to your advantage. You can taunt your opponent here. It's actually encouraged. Use your jiu-jitsu. Get them on the mat. They want a mutiny. Wait until they see what you're capable of. Use your striking to set up a grapple. Remember your training. You've got this.
1, 2, that's 3. Ring the bell.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simpkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simpkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Here she is making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from New York, the Superstar!
Most would want all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight.
She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a watchtower searchlight. She and her partner are letting former WWE producer Troy Simpkin know that there's no escape from captivity.
A bold debut so far. Let's see how she fares in the ring. The consummate underdog of the women's division, Zelina Vega.
And her opponent, representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega!
A quick-witted dynamo. Vega is full of surprises in the ring and on the microphone.
As a 15-year veteran, this is not some underdog to overlook.
The first ever queen of the ring, as hard-nosed as they come, but always does so with poise and grace.
Carries herself with immense pride for both her culture and in-ring abilities.
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate.
Looking to end this. The schoolboy!
Some agility gets her out of dodge. Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Harlem sidekick!
Oh, look at this wicked striking ability.
Blackout. Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this.
Look at this athleticism. Whoa! That burned.
Foot to the lower back. Look at all these stunts.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up. 1, 2. Series of kicks in the corner.
And Zelina can't stop any offense coming her way.
Zelina needs to pull a trick from her sleeve. Uncorks another one. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Bam!
Discus knee strike. Propped up in the corner.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. She lost some of her stamina at this stage.
Yeah, but at this point, it's still anyone's game.
Full head of steam, she's just continuing to mount this offense.
She continues to propel herself forward.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
Harlem sidekick.
My goodness, look at this buffet of strikes.
Flattened with a downward spiral. Zelina being sized up. Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes. Is that enough to take out Zelina Vega?
And a victory! What a win she picks up here tonight!
Here is your winner, the Superstar!
What a debut, she not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
And right in front of NXT's own...